mindful हो जाओ.
हाँ अब करो स्टार्ट.
Done, ma'am. Want to start?
हाँ.
Hey guys, so hope every one of you are doing great. So as promised to all of you, आज we will be discussing something very important, okay, in our daily life. And this is like a podcast and a general talk between two brothers and two experts. अभी जो हुए नहीं है धीरे धीरे हो जाएंगे. But we will be discussing something valuable for all of you on a daily basis because we have been associated with mental health, inner peace and things like that for long means 2-3 years. Okay, so आज इस podcast में podcast जैसा ही है, ठीक है. So इस podcast में हमारे special guest हैं हमारे शुभम सर. He's a psychologist, he's a businessman, he's a part of a wonderful trust, okay, जो meditation and mindfulness वगैरह ट्रेन करता है पीपल को एंड दे ऑल्सो हेल्प पीपल टू ट्रांसफॉर्म देयर लाइफ. सो थोड़ा उनके बारे में जानेंगे एंड व्हाट आर द एक्टिविटीज दे डू, हाउ दे ट्रांसफॉर्म पीपल्स लाइफ, व्हाट इज मेडिटेशन, व्हाट इज माइंडफुलनेस. ये सारी चीज़ें थोड़ा बहुत डिस्कस करेंगे ताकि दिस रियली हेल्प्स यू आउट. एंड इफ यू रियली वांट टू मेक सम चेंजेस इन योर लाइफ, I definitely believe कि mindfulness and meditation will really help you out. So shifting to expert. So sir, tell us something about yourself and your trust. और धीरे धीरे हम mindfulness वगैरह की बात भी करेंगे.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I would, instead of calling myself an expert, I would rather call myself a student of mindfulness.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this is an ever-learning process and it never changes. So if we talk about mindfulness, I am associated with a trust which imparts the education of mindfulness across India and other countries as well. It follows the tradition of a Vietnamese Zen master whose name is Thich Nhat Hanh.
Yeah.
So his community is called Plum Village, which is established in countries like France, Vietnam, Thailand, US, and all sorts of countries. And Ahimsa Trust follows this tradition in India.
Yeah.
And we are establishing a new center.
Great. So because
it is translated in Hindi as Jamun Village, which is, so India is going to have its first center there.
Yeah, that's great, na sir. Because do you think like for right now at the moment, because life is pacing at so fast rate, everyone is busy in their life, and on a daily basis, lot of stress, lot of pressure, lot of thoughts coming to your mind. So do you think mindfulness and meditation would really help out people?
Absolutely. But it is not the only tool that is going to help you.
Yeah.
I believe that mindfulness is going to be the start of it. Because if you look at mental health as a whole profession, you are also a part of it. And if you look at it, then people come to these professionals to first get the awareness, right? If you look at this whole profession, then you will only treat a patient when they are willing to be treated, right?
First thing is
So the willingness comes from the awareness of it.
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe they are not fully sure about what problem they have, but they don't feel good, right?
Yeah.
Because of which they come to a professional like us, and so they want to understand what is wrong with them. So a professional helps them get that awareness, and so that act of bringing them to that awareness is mindfulness in itself.
Yes. Mindfulness.
So once you are aware, once you are willing to change something, you start that with mindfulness. That okay, this is happening to me, and now I can change that.
It's all about self-awareness, no? And at the same time, like being aware but not being judgmental.
Absolutely.
Like you do not judge things out because you are aware but you are not taking in information. Something like that, sir.
We do have a habit of putting labels to things, just to be overprotective about ourselves. I don't know why, but we are too quick to put labels like this is wrong for us, this is right for us. So anything that is happening in this chaotic world, we tend to put labels on them too quickly.
I think our brain works in that way, and our brain has been conditioned in such a way, na, that we put label, na? That's the thing. So sir, this has been a little misconception, or people are not that really aware of what actually is mindfulness and meditation. So here is our sir from Dolphin Institute. He will also be part on later podcast. Okay, sir. So you will be definitely be part. But right now we are discussing mindfulness and meditation. So that was it. So I was asking, sir, like people are confused between meditation and mindfulness. They use them as a single term also. So would you like to shed some light, like
Yes.
what actually are these things?
So mindfulness as a term is oversold in this market right now, but we cannot really use it interchangeably.
Yeah.
In fact, to become mindful, meditation can act as a tool. Yes. So that you practice concentration. Meditation is an act of practicing concentration, whether you are sitting, whether you are walking, whatever you're doing. It is a tool to practice concentration, and it can act as a tool to become mindful person as a whole.
Like meditation is actually a one step to reach the mindfulness. Is that
one of the many steps?
One of the many steps
become mindful.
To become mindful. Okay.
So when you are aware, you can choose to meditate.
Yeah.
You can choose to regulate your emotions. You can choose to not label.
Okay.
You can choose to not judge. These are all the tools of becoming a mindful person.
Mindfulness is all about being at present and being self-aware, as we already mentioned. But now we'll be shifting focus little to mental health. Okay, because we have seen and studies suggest that mindfulness or meditative practice, sir will tell us more about it, that they really help in those people, those who are suffering from mental health problem. So is there any link, meditation, mindfulness and mental health, because you have been in this industry for now, so shed some light.
Yes, so as I told you that every professional helps the patient by becoming aware about their problems.
Okay.
Yes, so I think that mindfulness and meditation cannot be told as the only tools or the only way where they will end your suffering. But it can be a start of it.
Yeah.
The fact that you are aware of your problems makes you 80% there. But then you have to figure out your own solutions.
Yeah.
It is not the end of your suffering, but it is the start of the process.
Acceptance is first one.
Absolutely. It is the start of the process. It is not the end of your suffering by any means.
Yeah.
So the fact that it is oversold like that, I want to clarify it for everybody that mindfulness will not be the key to your happiness. Mindfulness is not going to end your struggles. It is not going to end your suffering.
It's one of the very tools, that would really help, but it is not the ultimate solution.
Of course.
For happiness or whatever things are there. Mindfulness you can practice, but that will have some limited benefits also.
It is not about limitations of benefits, man. It is about the fact that any tool in the world will not bring you ultimate happiness. Isn't it? I mean, the problem with marketing is that
they are selling
anything, right? So
these days,
people are, even the spiritual organizations, I would not like to name any, but they sell it like that, that if you do this, it will help you reach the ultimate happiness, you will be happy, you will get over your anxieties, it will help you get over your sadness. But that never happens.
That never happens.
And it has, I think, worse effects on people, because once they enroll into this program expecting that they'll reach that ultimate happiness of some form, and that they'll never experience that sadness again, they end up getting disappointed because they still experience those same emotions, because it is a part of every human being. It is a part of every human experience,
and it's really disappointing.
So because once they get disappointed, now they become even more sad, and things become worse for them, because they are expecting that, oh, I'm still not.
But that's a sad reality, na sir? Today's days,
exactly.
It's a sad reality, because for money people are selling happiness, and people don't know that happiness resides within you. Like if you are totally aware, you become mindful, as sir mentioned. Like happiness you can find within also. You don't have to go look around for happiness here and there. That's the main thing. So coming back to mindfulness, sir, do you practice mindfulness by yourself?
I'm talking to you on mindfulness. I'm present with you, isn't it?
And like,
am I distracted?
No, you are not really distracted. And if someone has to ask, like, what benefit did you get in your life if you when you started practicing mindfulness, and tell us something about that experience.
I was really driven by future. I still am.
Yeah.
I do get carried away by what is yet to happen. I definitely calculate uncertainties. I plan ahead. But the fact that I used to get carried away so much, I wouldn't do anything at all in the present, was hindering my growth.
Yeah.
I would not grow because I was so tensed about what is yet to happen.
Yeah. That has not yet happened.
Of course, it would give me so much stress. It would paralyze me in the present.
Yeah, just the thought that what's gonna happen and
exactly.
that